So today will be last class. So I request to all the Maharaj again 2 minutes to speak.
He's saying he's not able to connect. I don't know why. You're live now, right? Yeah, people are watching. Should I go through this page, right?
Offering dinner but pronounced and the Lord's be my spiritual master, His Royal Grace, we see Bhakti not just one Prabhupada, millions of times over again. My Siksha Guru Shira, Govinda San Maharaj, my Sannyas Guru, Om Shri Bhakti Vedanta Bhanga San Maharaj, also millions of times over and over. For all the devotees who assembled today at the temple, in the big island temple of Gaudiya Sangha, and headed by our Honorable visiting sannyasi Shri Sridhara Maharaj, Srimatan Sakara Krishna Punishara Kirtana Harinesta Hyabhadrani Virunoti Sridhara Srimatan Sakara Krishna. So Punya Shani Kirtana, this hearing of Harikatha, Gaurakatha, Mitakatha, is purifying the heart of all amartas, obstacles, offenses of our hearts. Hridasta Hyabhadrani is all stored in the heart, and Maharaj is speaking about Jnana and Vigya, knowledge and realized knowledge. So, those who have the knowledge, they're like a doctor. You know, you go to the hospital, you get a doctor. But then there's a surgeon, you know. Once the doctor gives you a prescription and tells you what's wrong, if it's serious, you go to the surgeon. Surgeon can go in with the knife and cut out the malady. So same way the transcendental surgeon enters your heart and remove all that is not needed there. Maharaj is also speaking about Gopi Geet. So Bhuvi Ganantiye Bhuri Radhima. Those who are glorifying the Lord, they are the most magnificent personalities on Bhuvi, this earth. Whether they're traveling like our Maharaj or Prabhupada or Govinda Maharaj or Sridhara Maharaj, or just staying in one place like Bhakti Rakshashira Maharaj, still their words are Amrita. Kavi Intidam Kamashabaham. Kamashabaham is removing dirt, sin, up from the heart. It's poets, Kavidam. Shalamangalam, this hearing is very auspicious, extremely auspicious. Srimangalam. So, the devotees are singing this to Krishna. So it must be true. Tama was the devotee. The gopis of Vrindavan, Uddhava, who was the dearest to Krishna, was in great awe and reverence for the standard of the gopis' bar. And they said, Taktadiyam, Taktakam Taktadiyam, Kavidiyam, Kamashakram, Sharamantaram, Shivanadatam, Bhudivanatiyo, Bhudidatana. So the gopis give honor to such Bodhijana, and we should also give our attention, our ears, and our consciousness during Maharaj's 1 hour and 15-minute speech. So thank you very much for Maharaj for coming and blessing Maharaj.
Now I request to Swarup to give few words. Something.
Vandeham Shri Guru Varam Shri Rupanuga Prabharam Brajarasarasi Kamacha Narayanam Tvam Prabhannam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindho Vyayebhyacha Patitanana Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. First of all, offering my Shashtang Dandava Pranams at the lotus feet of our Shri Guru Pada Padma, Om Vishnu Pada Ashto Tarasa Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. My Shashtang Dandava Pranams at the lotus feet of our entire Gaudiya Rupanuga Guru Varga. My Dandava Pranams at the feet of all the assembled devotees headed by Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Maharaj, Bhakti Vedanta Avadut Maharaj, and all the senior Vaishnavas. I'd like to thank everyone so much for coming and participating in this event, this very short, brief festival of Harikatha. Most importantly and prominently, I'd like to give special thanks to Sri Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Maharaj. I know I can speak on behalf of all the devotees here. How much we appreciate your presence, especially your Harikatha, how much it has touched the hearts of all the devotees. This is actually the highest treasure, the greatest gift, the greatest value that a Bhakta Jiva can receive, is the mercy of a sadhu through his Harikatha. Really simply to say thank you is nothing, it's his lip service. Really this transcendental realm of Harikatha, words of this material world cannot reach that realm. Jato pacho nivartante apratya manas asaha. When we try to reach there with our material intellect, in our mundane words, they return back to us being unsuccessful. They cannot reach there. This is how high sadhu sangha is. It is transcendental. Harikatha which flows forth from the mouth of a realized Vaishnava. Absolutely priceless. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Rai Ramananda, Shreya Madhye Kona Shreya Haya Guru Tara Krishna Bhakta Sambhavina Shreya Nahiyara. What is the highest type of benefit for a soul in this world? Rai Ramananda answered that, other than the association of a devotee of Krishna, there is absolutely no Shreya, there is absolutely no benefit. This is the only means of attaining benefit. The reason for this is because by the mercy of sadhu sangha, by the mercy of sadhu, then very easily, without a doubt, Krishna Rati will come in the heart. Satasangamo jahi tataiva satgato paravareshe tvai jayate rati. First will come Rati, or attachment to Harikatha, or to a Vaishnava, Sad Vaishnava. Then and only then, after this, will come Rati towards the lotus feet of Krishna. So if Rati has come to hearing Harikatha, or having affectionate dealings with the Vaishnava, then it can be guaranteed very soon attachment and love for Krishna will come in the heart. This is the value of sadhu sangha. We are all sadhaks of Krishna Prem. We are hankering after Krishna Prem, but first must come Guru Prem and Vaishnava Prem. Then they will give Krishna Prem. So this is how essential sadhu sangha, hearing Harikatha, is in the life of a practitioner. Krishna Bhakti, Janma Mula Haya Sadhu Sangha, Krishna Janma Tena Puna Mukhya Anga. Not only in the life of a sadhak is it important, even once you attain perfection, still sadhu sangha is prominent. Even attaining Krishna Prem, you are always seeking out association. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, Shri Rupa Manjari, Sange Jabo Kabe, Rasa Seva Sikshatari. Even after attaining Siddha Swarup, your eternal form in Goloka Vrindavan, and what are you doing? Looking for Shri Rupa Manjari so you can have association. And what will she do? Tadanubahaya Sevigo Radhara Hari Hoile Harshitantari. She will bring you in the association of all the other Sakhis, and then together you will serve Srimati Radharani. So this is how sadhu sangha can take from step A all the way through to step Z. Everything will come through sadhu sangha and hearing Harikatha. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur writes, Thakura Vaishnava Pada Avanir Sushambhada Shunubhai Haya Ekman. Once you come into the sangha of Vaishnavas, whose lotus feet should be our most valued and treasured asset, you should only have one focus. What is that focus? Close your eyes and open your ears. Open your ears because your ears are the pathway to the heart. This is called hearing Harikatha. I remember last year, or 3 years before, Maharaj gave a very beautiful class. That time we were in the school building. And there he said something very wonderful, very beautiful. He said, we hear the glories of Harinam Sankirtan. That Sankirtan is the prominent anga of Bhakti. But he said, this is actually for the more advanced devotee, sitting with his Harinam japa. Then when he chants Harinam, Spurti of Krishna comes, he can see the pastime. But for a beginning devotee, Shravanam is most important, more than Kirtan. Otherwise you are chanting Kirtan, but what will you think? You will have no idea, no understanding, no education. Therefore, Asadhu Sange Vai, Krishna Nama Nahiyai, Namak Share Bahiyai, Bhate Nama Kukuna. Simply saying the words Krishna, 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 but if you're not in saintly association, then there may be no fruit of chanting. Therefore, only in saintly association, Shabda Brahman comes in the ear by the mercy of sadhu, by the mercy of Guru. And then, change in the heart begins to take place. Therefore, whenever a Gurudev traveled anywhere, he'd always tell everyone, whenever I am speaking, leave everything else you're doing. Don't be playing outside. Put your Harinam away. Put your Mridanga, harmonium, guitars, everything to the side. When sadhu is speaking, give all focus there. Dharma svalushtita pumsam vishvakshena katarashuya na utpadiyed yadiratim shramahi eva keva. All the other activities which you may be doing, all the other so-called seva, still Harikatha is going on and that seva is keeping you busy away from Harikatha, shramahi eva keva. Which is nothing but a waste of time. It should be given up. Why? Because sadhu, Vaishnava, they come and they have a very valuable treasure in their heart. That vehicle by which they transmit this treasure, by which they distribute it, that is their words. That is Harikatha. That is the main vehicle to access transcendence. The words of the sadhu. Therefore, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Karya Aikya Arana Karya Mahiyaj. Only hope should, or only aspiration should be the words coming from the lotus mouth of Guru, from the lotus mouth of Vaishnavas. May I take them into my heart, and may they become one with my heart. Then very easy to attain Krishna Prem. Therefore, simply hear from a Vaishnava. Vaishnavas have wealth, and we are poor. When Vaishnava said something very beautiful, he said, we are beggars. We have no Krishna Prem. Regardless of what number our bank account says, if we have no prem, then we are beggars. Prem artavina daridra jivan. our life is completely, we are penniless without love of Krishna. Therefore, if a sadhu comes, he may have no money in his bank account. Maharaj was just telling that on the way here to the airport, he was worried because he couldn't check his baggage in on the connecting flight because he has no credit card. Maharaj has no credit card. Most people think, oh, he's very poor. Actually, he is the most wealthy. We are poor because we have no love of Krishna. So yesterday Maharaj was saying this beautiful verse, Mahad vichalinam rinam grihidam dina chetasam nishrayasaya bhagavan anyatha kalpate koshit. This is the nature of a sadhu. This is the nature of Mahad. They naturally don't stay in one place because they see so many poor people are in need of wealth. A real benevolent, wealthy man, he doesn't keep the wealth to himself. He is selfish. He distributes to everyone. Sadhus are the same. Vaishnavas are the same. They don't keep the wealth to themselves. They distribute to others, and in so doing, that wealth within their own heart also increases. So this is the nature of sadhu. They travel all around giving this wealth. They have no other reason to travel. Mahanta swabhava etarite pamar nija karye bhave jantaraghar. They don't travel to collect money. They travel to give wealth. They don't travel to take. They don't come to our house to take anything from us. Only to give the highest, most transcendental, valuable wealth to us. So how fortunate are we? Only means to take this wealth is very simple. Everything else in this world is very, very difficult. To attain wealth in this world, we all know how much we have to work day and night simply to maintain our lives. To get the most transcendental and valuable wealth, all you have to do is sit down like we're doing now for 1 hour and 15 minutes and open your ears, open your heart, and then you'll see what will happen. Krishna prema will arise in the heart. This is the mercy of our Guru Varga. So, not taking so much time, everyone here has come to hear Maharaj speak. It's very sad Maharaj is only here for 4 days. I think again I can speak on behalf of all the devotees here, that God willing, if there's a next time Maharaj comes, he can come for longer than 4 days. We can receive his mercy. And I'm making one small prayer at the feet of my Guru Varga, at the feet of assembled Vaishnavas, at the feet of Maharaji, that I can become a proper recipient, Vaishnava Kripa Lesha Bhakta, a proper recipient even of 1 fraction of the drop of the mercy of our Guru Varga. In that way, my life will become successful. Maharaj has been staying here for 3 or 4 days, so I'm also asking that I know that many shortcomings must be here. Bhata Jivas, this is their natural inclination to have shortcomings. So I'm begging Maharaj and all the devotees who are attending to please forgive any faults, any shortcomings. Bhagavan says, when someone has a fault, when someone is actually fallen, then the mercy of the Lord goes more towards that person. So I know I have that is one asset that I have, so many faults. So the mercy must be flowing. So this is my only hope. Again, I'm praying to Maharaj that please bestow us with your association, with your Harikatha, forgiving our faults, forgiving our shortcomings. In this way, please help us along this path of Bhakti to the lotus feet of our Guru Varga and to Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Jai Ho.
Now I request to Radha Guru to speak few words.
Don't be angry at me, please. I'll make it quick. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnanam-jana salakaya Chakshur-militam yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Guruve Gurachandrai Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Vanchakalpataruvescha Kripasindhubheva Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Begging the causeless mercy of my Guru Devi, Chaliva Pravishna, Om Vishnu Padastu Darsa Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Also my Shiksha Guru Chaliva Pravishna, Om Vishnu Padastu Srimad Bhakti Swami Maharaj. And the most magnificent, merciful A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, who established this Krishna conscious movement in the Western world, outside of India. So, nice to see you all in Hawaii for a few short days and get to know some of the community, some of the devotees. Some I know from New Braj, but time is very short and everybody's absorbed in hearing and chanting, so not so much time to associate. But I'll be here a few more days after Maharaj leaves. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity to spend some time with some of the devotees here. So I was thinking, what is the Vishishta, what is the speciality of this program? And especially is Grace Shishipad, Shripad Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Goswami Maharaj, who I'm inspired to help promote his tour and arrange programs all over America. And long-time devotee ISKCON, Srila Govinda Maharaj, Gurudev, 15 years, so you know me. And this sadhu here, he's touched my heart because as older devotees, we reach a precipice, we reach some type of level where we have to get further shiksha, further inspiration. And if we hear about the anarthas in Madhurya Kadambini, Hridaya Ubalya Asat Krishna, Aparad, and Tattva Brahm. Tattva Brahm means Brahm, not Brahma. Brahm. Brahm means illusion. So if we're in illusion about Tattva Siddhanta, about our philosophy and all the intricacies of our philosophy, Krishna Tattva, Jiva Tattva, Maya Tattva, also Sadan Sadhya Tattva. That means the process for us doing our bhakti practice and our goal. Our Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he very clearly gave us our prayojan, isn't it? We all know. We may not know all the details of Radha Dasyam and what that will actually mean in service, but we have our goal fixed on becoming Palyadasis, right? Maid servants of Srimati Radhika. But now the time has come to actualize it, to have vigyan, to have realized knowledge through sadhana, through practice. And unless we know sadhana, sadhya tattva, then it's very difficult to make rapid advancement. We may be making some mistakes in our sadhana. So I find in Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Goswami Maharaj that he is very detailed, as you may have noticed, in giving all the particulars of how to practice bhakti in a very pukka way, very correct way. So I appreciate that very much. And even in discussing this high topic of Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, he's giving hints, he's giving some bhajan shiksha. First of all, we have to be doing bhajan, which means following the four regular principles, getting up from Mangalarti, chanting our rounds, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Reading bhakti books, doing some seva, Vaishnava seva, all these things. We should be doing sadhana. Then we have to have instruction on how to do the sadhana perfectly and how to not make mistakes. So I find great inspiration in Maharaj and his teachings and his practical example. That's why I'm here, and I'll be traveling throughout most of the tour. So I hope you appreciate that we made this arrangement. Next year, we'll try to have it longer, hopefully, 1 week in Hawaii. So forgive me for only a short time, but Maharaj's tour is also very short this year, so many places to go. So thank you for your association. I look forward to getting to know many of the devotees in the community. Hare Krishna.
Now I request to Sridhara to speak 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes, sir.
Maganatimirandasya Ginanjanashalakaya Chakshu Militanina Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Panchakalpatarugyascha Kripasindhivaivacha Patitanam Pavandiyo Pashungadevo Namaha Shashadhari Jana Samasta Shastri Tatatava Vyataiva Shadha Kintu Prabhupada Priya Tasya Vande Guru Sri Chana. Thank you all for coming, but at the same time, I mean, how could you not be attracted to hear from the lips of a pure devotee? And that's the key to everything, all the change. It was at 10:30 at night in 1975 when my Guru Maharaj called me in, my brother-in-law and myself, and we had some questions for him. And Srila Prabhupada answered, and it had been the pivot, or it had been the base, or more than base. He had helped me through my sadhana and following the Bhakti principles. There's always argument, Prabhupada said, there'll be the chance to devotees will be this natural, there'll be some arguments and maybe friction. But it's all in the play of Krishna. So at that time there was some zonal change, and the understanding about zonal were improved. Anyhow, to make the thing brief, we asked Srila Prabhupada, what about when you're gone out of our vision? Who do we go to? What do we do? And he said, go to the Vaishnava, your heart tells you to. And so the heart, the Vaishnava Shashadhari is equal to the Lord. And at the same time, he's number one servant. So, like Shravan Kumar was quoting, said the best, and Maharaj too, yesterday, that they enter through our ear hole. All we have to do is very easy. Out of 63, you were saying that there's one that Krishna does. There's the limbs of Bhakti, is that when we sit, he helps. He comes in through the mouth of the pure devotee into our ear and comes to our heart. And so if you want to know who that guide is, he might take different shapes. Prabhupada one time he told a devotee, it's like television, it has different shapes, but the message is the same. So when we hear the message and it hits our heart, then you're in the right place. So with Maharaj, we're so thankful. That's the way I met Srila Gurudev, here actually in Kilo. When I first heard his discourses, and immediately I knew I was with that Vaishnava, the heart told me to associate. And the same with Srila Maharaj. When I met him at Gaurasundar Prabhu's, by his mercy, we celebrated Nandotsava. But before we got there to Janmashtami, and Maharaj was there. And so, and I had met his Guru Maharaj. He had come to our store in Eugene, and so as soon as I heard him, and we all looked at each other, we heard him and said, oh, that's the Vaishnava. So without further ado, I'm very thankful that Krishna has allowed me to be here in the presence of so many Vaishnavas and senior Vaishnavas to hear from him. So lend your ears. Hare Krishna.
Is my okay? This okay? although I had desired to listen from lotus lips of other senior Vaishnavas, but time is not letting. So please excuse me. Don't think that I did not give me chance. Please excuse if someone has desire to speak, but time is getting late. So excuse me. नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सचिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरीं माथुरीं गोष्ठवाटीं राधा कुंडम गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो यस्य प्रथित कृपया श्री गुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने अजानुलम्बित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारो खेलोद्धुलितखेदया विसदया प्रन्मीलदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितो न्वादया शाश्वतभक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूया दमन्दोदया तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमा भूतसौख्यलक्ष्म्या ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगतिर्वृषभानुजायः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धु नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादि तरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्रसेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। आददान तृणं दन्तै हृदं जाते पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोज धुलिष्यां जन्म जन्मनि। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dhanava unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma नित्यला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वैभव पुरी गोस्वामी महाराज and pray his causelessness. Then I offer my innumerable Shastanga dandavas unto the lotus feet of his divine grace, Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnupad Paramahansa, Astutra Satta Sri Srimad, Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, then to his divine grace, Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnupad, Astutra Satta Sri Srimad, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, then to his divine grace, Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnupad, Astutra Satta Sri Srimad, Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhara Goswami Maharaj, then to his divine grace, Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnupad, Astutra Satta Sri Srimad, Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, then to all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray the causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Shastanga dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Gandhi Swami Bhakti Vedanta Avadhuta Maharaj, then to Sripad Nirari Prabhu, Sripad Nirguna Prabhu, Gokul Gopal Prabhu, Mahibharata Prabhu, Chiranjeev Prabhu, then to Radhakanta Prabhu, Gausundar Prabhu, Ravana Prabhu, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis and devotees, and pray the causeless mercy of all. Yesterday we were listening what was the Spurti in the core of heart of Prabhupada Saraswati. We were releasing, but due to lack of time we stopped there. Now we continue. Prabhupada Saraswati was looking in the Spurti in the core of heart, but Rasa dance is going on. It was during Rasa dance. Rasa dance was going on. At that time, what was the beauty of Rasasthali? Prabhupada Saraswati was looking. He was looking, Rasasthali was looking so beautiful. How beautiful? Maninam Haimanam Zatha Harikatha. Means in the Rasasthali, all the gopis are looking like a golden gem, and Krishna is at the center looking like Maharikatha, like emerald. But he was looking, this was so beautiful till that time when he was not looking to Radharani. When he saw that Radharani also dancing at the center with Krishna together, then he was not looking the complete body of Radharani. Only he saw how Radharani was dancing, and in the dance, prominent limb is foot. Without foot, no one can dance. So when he was trying to see how Radharani is dancing, then he has to see first the lotus feet. When he saw the lotus feet, that is also not a complete limb. He saw only toe leg of Radharani. Then he was very enchanted, and he was beyond imagination that how it is possible. Because so many gopis, Krishna also became insignificant when he saw to the toe nail of Radharani. Then how beautiful she was? Prabhupada Saraswati telling, Jappada Padma Nakachandra Mani Chhatayaha Vishurjitam Kimapi Gopavadhu Swadarshi Purnanuragara Sasagara Saramurti Saradhika Mai Kadapi Kripam Karotu Saradhika Mai Kadapi Kripam Karotu. He was looking Jappada Padma Nakachandra Manisara. Here Prabhupada Saraswati Pad was giving upama. Upama means comparison. Those who studied Kavya Shastra. Kavya Shastra means full of poems only. Like Rupa Goswami is great Kavi. Unless Rupa Goswami would appear, then we had no chance of releasing Kavya Shastra, which is full of transcendental melody. Prior to Rupa Goswami, Kavya was there, but it was based only for mundane Nayaka and Nayika, like Nala Damayanti. Nala and Damayanti. The first poet who compiled Kavya Shastra and Natya Shastra is Bharata Muni. The origin of Kavya Shastra and Natya Shastra for dancing and releasement of songs etc. in Sanskrit is Bharata Muni. But Bharata Muni's all poems and writings were based on mundane hero and heroine, like Nala and Damayanti. But after that, Vishwanath Kaviraj came. Vishwanath Kaviraj wrote also Sahitya Darpan. Sahitya means literature on Sanskrit. He also, from whom Rupa Goswami took many proofs. That's why you will see whatever Rupa Goswami wrote in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, whatever Rupa Goswami wrote in Ujjvala Nilamani, whatever Rupa Goswami wrote in Vidagdha Madhavam, Lalita Madhavam, mostly based on Vishwanath Kaviraj. Because Vishwanath Kaviraj compiled very big literature called Sahitya Darshan, which is being studied in all the prominent universities of whole world. Without Vishwanath Kaviraj, no Sahitya for mundane Sahitya. So Rupa Goswami took all this, but he did one thing. He converted from metal to transcendental. That was explanation about mundane hero and mundane heroine. But Rupa Goswami converted to transcendental hero and heroine, Radharani and Krishna. This he taught. About other things he took. Because I saw Sahitya Darpan. Many definitions of Vishwanath Kaviraj, Rupa Goswami also brought. Only little change from material to transcendental. So without all these, nobody can understand the releasement of Kavya. So here, to know Kavya, Upama is most prominent. There are so many philosophies and definitions to release all these, and without this knowledge, impossible to release all these pastimes. So here also, Prabhupada Saraswati also great poet. And this Radha also Sudhanidhi also on Kavya. So when there is a Kavya, Upama will be there, Alankara will be there, ornament. So our Baladev Vidyabhushan Prabhu and Kavi Karnapura Goswami, they compile Alankara Kaustubha. Alankara Kaustubha. So they compile because before that only mundane Alankara were there. So they compiled for our benefit towards Radharani's pastimes, which is in poem form, to ornament. So without these we cannot release all this. So here Prabhupada Saraswati was telling how Radharani's lotus feet were. He was looking the Pada Padma. Radharani's feet is not fit. At the beginning class I have already spoken. We should not use for the lotus feet of Gurudev, Vaishnava, Radharani, Krishna, all. Never use only feet. I have been listening and looking. Many devotees are using feet also for Vaishnavas, Acharyas, Guru, Vaishnavas and Krishna. It is improper and mundane consideration. Always use for Vaishnavas and Gurudev, Radharani Krishna Mahaprabhu for devotional personality always lotus feet. No only feet. Only feet is mundane. Mundane is prakruta word, means material word. But the Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, Bhakti is aprakruta. So we should use aprakruta word. So lotus feet. Because you will find in all scriptures Krishna's whole body is almost compared with lotus flower. Lotus feet, lotus hand, lotus eyes, lotus leaf, everything. Yes. So don't forget. Try to habituate from material to transcendental. That is lotus feet, not only feet. Only feet is material, it is applicable for non-devotees and materialist people. So here Prabhupada Saraswati is very great poet, that's why he will not do any mistake. So he did not use just pada, because it will become defective. So he used the word Pada Padma. Padma means lotus. So Radharani's lotus feet is looking like a lotus flower. Then her lotus feet became like lotus flower. Then feet in on the feet, the fingers are compared like a petal of the lotus flower.
Toes.
Huh? Toes. The toes.
The fingers of the feet are toes.
Yeah. Fingers of the toe in one finger. One finger.
Fingers on the hand,
Oh.
toes on the feet.
Yeah, toes. But for one finger or all?
Toe.
All fingers are toe, no?
Yeah, all fingers though.
All.
Yeah, big toe, small
Big
toe.
toe. Oh, big toe. Because I was thinking, for bigger finger is toe. Or all fingers. All. Then toe. Yes. Yes. So, all the toes of Radharani's lotus feet were compared like a petals. And nail of the lotus feet of Radharani is compared like a valuable gem, which is minimizing the beauty of all gopis and Krishna himself. Yes, confirming. What Prabhupada is telling is confirming. So now, come to realize the what is upama. If you understand this, then you can understand what upama. Because during this period of Corona, I studied on this in detail. So I want to share this thing, so that you can understand very clearly. Otherwise, I can have spoken. Oh, Radharani's lotus feet is so beautiful that he repeated all the beauty of Radharani and Gopi and Krishna in one sentence finish. But you can relish in detail. Then you can understand what is upama. Upama is most important. I have called them. Rupa Goswami explained everywhere upama. In all his Ujjalanani, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, all his scriptures. So here Prabhupada Saraswati is telling Radharani's lotus feet is like lotus flower and toes are looking like petals and toe nails looking like the very valuable gem, very brilliant, which is minimizing the effulgence, brilliance of all the gopis, including Krishna. Prabhupada Saraswati was looking so beautiful that Rasa study, place of Rasa, then as long as his eye was not going to see the lotus feet of Radharani. But when he saw that how Radharani is dancing, and he saw to the lotus feet of Radharani's toenail, then he forgot what beautiful of all gopis and Krishna. So now he is paying attention only to Radharani's toenail. He forgot about beauty of other gopis and Krishna. So he is explaining now. What he is explaining? Jatpada Padma Nakachandra Mani Chataya Vishwojitam Kimapi Gopavadhu Swadarshi. Jatpada Padma Nakachandra Mani. He is using the word money. Now toenail is like money. Because money is effulgent. It is very effulgent. So Radharani's toenail is also giving so many brilliance. So that in front of a tonal brilliance, the brilliance coming from Radha, Krishna and all gopis became insignificant, which he is telling covered. Radharani's effulgence covered the effulgence of all gopis and Krishna, means all the effulgence of Krishna and gopis merged inside Radharani's beauty. So they could not stand separately. Individual impossible. So they could not attract the eyesight of Prabhupada Swarup anymore. Only Prabhupada Swarup now concentrated at the lotus feet of Radharani's tonal. How beautiful, how effulgent, how brilliant Radharani's tonal was. This is the meaning of Jatpad Padma Nakachandra Mani Chataya Vishpurjitam. Vishpurjitam means which is increasing more and more, not stable. So that beauty, effulgence is not constant. As you see more, then increasing more and more. So that Prabhupada was being surprised. Why? Because you are thinking this is not increasing again and again. Why? Purnanuraga. Vispuritam kimapi gopa badhusu adarsi. So here he is clarifying, he did not see anywhere else. Only gopa badhusu kimapi. Gopa badhusu means all gopis. There were many gopis, million, billion. Bhakti Thakur telling 1 billion and other after telling 3 billion. So does not matter. According to necessity, Krishna can increase. All are okay. Yesterday morning I was explaining and discussing. Now you come to, if you try to see practically, logically, it is not looking suitable. So we have to think carefully to reconcile and harmonize. Now you see from Vrindavan to Varsana is 45 kilometers. Nowadays, this distance. Vrindavan to Varsana is 45 kilometers. And Radharani, how she was coming within 1-2 hours to meet with Krishna. How it is possible? By vehicle also you need more time to go to Varsana. And they were coming by walking. That is also night time. And it is impossible to come before 10 o'clock. Why? Till 10 o'clock all are looking, watching to Radharani and Krishna. Jatila, Kutila, they are watching to Radharani. Nandava, Josodama and all his family members, they are looking. Krishna is sleeping or not. We have no time to discuss in detail. In Govinda Lamrita, after dinner, because Krishna is tired of grazing the cow whole day in Vrindavan. So when he is arriving after grazing the cows, then Mother Jasoda doing arati of Krishna. That's why you are doing evening arati. This is the cause, prominent cause of evening arati of Radha Krishna. So after arati, Krishna is taking shower, going cowside, etc. Then taking dinner. And taking dinner, Krishna is acting as he is very drowsy. So that Mother Jasoda, Nandava, all will also sleep quick. Why? If sleeping will delay, then delay to meet with Radharani. So as if he is feeling very drowsy, so going inside to bedroom of Krishna and going to sleep, but really no, not sleeping. Only exhibiting as if he is sleeping. He is just waiting, Nandava is sleeping or not, Mother Jasoda is sleeping or not. When he is looking at no more any sound coming and all are silent, then Krishna has one hidden window. That window is opening and going out. He is not going to meet with Radharani in night time with the approval of Nandava and Mother Jasoda. Hiddenly. So Krishna privately kept one hidden window when all are sleeping and Nandava becoming very silent. Then opening that window and going from that window. Not coming in the outside. Why? If this side will come, then many security guards, attendants, servants of Krishna, Nandava engage them. So he will be caught. And he will not be permitted to go outside in night. That's why Krishna is very clever, how to cheat them. So through that window he is going out. Then according to Jogamaya Purnamasi's arrangement, he is coming. And Krishna is coming from Nandagram to Vansivat to perform Rasa dance. Radharani is coming sometime to Bharsana to Jagat to Vansivat Vrindavan. And we are going by vehicles, buses, cars, daytime, still you are taking hours and hours to go. Nandagram and Bharsana. In Brajamangal Parikrama we have experience how long we are taking. And they are coming by walking. That is also in night time. How it is possible? Because all arrangements are being done by Jogamaya. Jogamaya, according to desire of Radharani, according to desire of Krishna, expanding and contracting, brother. So, automatic going on. So that they can arrive very quick, according to the selected time. Sometimes, Krishna is unable to arrive according to the selected time. Then, he has to face so many problems. Which is different topic to explain about Radharani's man, sometimes Chandravani's man. So, Krishna is very tension in brother, always to specify. Radharani is sometimes manning and Krishna trying to specify her. She is not specified, again Chandravani is manning. Then he has to specify to Chandravani. Then again Radharani is manning. Like this, Krishna 24 hours a day, there is no single day when he is free from tension. Krishna every day, because Radharani has one unique quality, that is Sahetuka mana, Nirhetuka mana. So Radharani has two kinds of man. One is sulky mood coming with some reason. Sahetuka means due to some reason, means Krishna is doing some mistake. So due to that mistake, Radharani becoming angry and coming in sulky mood. So that man is possible to specify. Why? Krishna knows there is a mistake. So that he will try to stop that mistake and rectify that mistake and beg forgiveness, then possible. But sometimes Radharani is coming in the sulky mood of Nirhetukama without any reason. Without any reason also, sometimes Radharani becoming Mani in sulky mood. And that man is very difficult to specify. Why? Krishna has to search so many things, take the help of so many persons, help. Because it is not understandable why Radharani became angry, why Radharani is in sulky mood. Because Nirhetuka, no reason, without reason also angry. That's why Krishna has tension always. There is no single day when Krishna has no tension. But don't think this tension of Krishna is like our tension. No. That Krishna's tension is magnifying the bliss and transcendental melody. And this became the root cause of specifying in Dwaraka to Rukmini and Satyabhama very easily. Why? Now Krishna had very nice trend in Brajamandal to specify Radharani's man, to specify Chandravani's man. So he has lots of experience how to specify the man. So when he went to Dwaraka, it was no difficult at all for him to specify to Satyabhama, to specify some Rukmini. Rukmini is a very rare man. And it was very easy he was specified. But for Satyabhama it was a little difficult, but not impossible. Why? He has a very nice training from Radharani. So when Satyabhama was becoming Mani, she was telling, you have to bring the heavenly flower, Parijata, to me. Because sometime when Krishna was in Dwaraka, he was going to visit to Satyabhama. At that time Satyabhama was sleeping. And in ancient India, you must have known, when a king was constructing the palace, he was constructing one separate room for queen. Only for man, to specify the man. Yes, this is the rule of kings in ancient India. Because he knows that a queen will become Mani in one day. So, their confidential room is separate. But one room for only for man. So, when king knows that queen went to that room, then king has headache. When queen entering that room means tension came. Then king has to specify the queen. Similarly, Krishna had the room in Dwarka like that. Because Krishna also in Dwarka king, but namely, and Ugrasena was namely, but the real Krishna was doing. Why? Krishna is a cause that in Jadu dynasty nobody will become king. You will not become king. So Krishna could not become king, but Ugrasena became king. But really Ugrasena was a very weak king. So all activities were done by Krishna, and namely he was sitting on the throne, Ugrasena. But in Dwarka, Krishna has no problem at all to pacify Rukmini and Satyam. Why? He has a sufficient training from Radharani and Chandravali. So like this, Krishna was going in night time to meet with Radharani, and it was arranged by Jogomaya. So it was expanding and contracting. If we see practically, it is impossible to go very quick time. So like this, when Radharani was there, then Prabhupada Swarup was looking. Now Radharani's lotus feet is like lotus, and toes are like petals, and nails are like money, gem. This is the meaning of, according to Upama, Jatpada Padma Nakachandra Mani Chataya. Vishpuritam. Vishpuritam is increasing more and more, not stable. Kimapi Gopa Vadhusu. Not to everyone. Among all Gopa Vadhu, means all gopis, Kimapi, only one. She is Radharani. How could you know? Others see. Prabhupada Swarup was telling, I saw. He personally witnessed to Radharani's toenail that very effulgent and looking very brilliant, which is covering the beauty of all gopis and Krishna. And all gopis and Krishna's beauty became insignificant in front of Radharani's toenail only. And Prabhupada Swarup was telling what to speak about Radharani's complete body. Complete body is beyond human, I cannot explain. If Radharani's only one corner of a toenail is so effulgent and brilliant and attractive, so beautiful, what to speak if we will see the complete whole body of Radharani. That's why no one is able to attract Krishna, only one who is Radharani. Krishna is all attractive. Krishna, the meaning of Krishna is all attractive. Our A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada translated Krishna means all attractive. But Jiva has different verses, etc. in Gopaltam and other scriptures. It is Krishi Bhuvata Sabda, Namaste Nibhuti Vata, Kayaracham Parabrahma, Krishna iti abhidhiyate. Different releasement of Krishna. But very common to understand for everyone, even for beginning class devotee, is according to A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada, all attractive. Krishna means all attractive. Who can attract whole universe? So, whole universe is being attracted by Krishna's beauty. But there is only one personality who can attract to Krishna also. She is Radharani. Kaviraj Goswami also explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Krishna telling himself that I am attracted to whole universe. No one can attract me. Krishna telling. But there is only one who can attract me, she is Radharani. So, that Radharani now is covering the beauty of Krishna and all gopis. And that beauty also increasing more and more. And that is witnessed by Prabhupada Swarup. So he is explaining, others see, I saw. Then why this happened? Punnanuraga rasa sagara saramurti. Why this beauty came to Radharani? Because Radharani is Purna Anuraga rasa sagar. Anuraga means if we see someone and he is looking newer and newer. Now you saw, after 1 hour you saw, become new. After 1 hour, 1 day, 2 days, you saw, always newer and newer. This is the symptom of Anuraga. So, Krishna is looking to Radharani every day. Radharani is looking to Krishna every day. But still they are feeling completely newer and newer each other. And this Anuraga is complete in Radharani, Purna Anuraga. So Purna Anuraga, Rasa Sagara. And Radharani is the ocean of all transcendental mellow. And now Prabhupada Swarup is feeling that Radharani is Punna Rasa Sagar Sara Murti. Radharani is Murti, means Vigraha, or manifestation of complete Anuraga and ocean of transcendental mellow. So all the transcendental mellows, all Anuragas, when they took form, then all that together became Radharani. That's why she is looking like this, who can attract to Krishna, no other one. Other one cannot attract Krishna. All they tried to their best, but could not. Even all gopis cannot attract Krishna, except Radharani. It was proved in Govardhan. There is one pastime you all must have heard, and you must have gone during Brajamandal Parikrama. There is Narayana Sarovar near Krishna twisted that tree. What is that? Answer doesn't know. What is that place you have visited? There is big Sarovar and Krishna took the form of Narayana. Petagam. So at Petagam it is tested. The prema of gopis and prema of Radharani. What is the difference? Krishna wanted to test because during the pastime at Govardhan, once Krishna wanted to test how Radharani is loving to me, how gopis are loving to me. So he wanted to test the love of gopis and love of Radharani. So he disappeared in Govardhan and he was standing in one place which is called Narayana Sarovar, where nowadays Badrinath established one deity in the form of Narayana of Krishna. So when Krishna disappeared, all gopis, including Radharani, they were searching to Krishna. But Krishna was very peaceful when he was a long distance from gopis and Krishna and Radharani. But when Krishna saw, suddenly gopis arrived very close. And now he cannot run. Because if he runs, then he will be caught. Then what to do? Just he disguised. He changed his form from Krishna to Narayana. Because if he runs, then gopis will scream and stop, they will ask him. So that Krishna cannot do anything. So he changed the Krishna form into Narayana form. And he stood like Narayana is standing in the temple. Till now that Vigraha is there inside the temple, near Narayana Sarovar. So Krishna was in 4 armored form. Then all gopis in their hand, they were not attracted to Lord Narayana. They were attracted towards Krishna. They were searching to Krishna. But they asked, all the gopis asked, "Oh my dear Narayan, did you see our beloved Krishna Samsundar?" Asking this, they passed. But after that, it is the proof that Narayana cannot attract gopis. This is the proof. So that, but Lakshmi will attract towards Krishna. That's why she left Vaikuntha and came to Villovan and doing astral till now, but she could not participate in rasa dance and could not meet with Krishna till now. Till now doing austerity. Why? Because Krishna does not touch any lady who is not gopi. Yes. So it is not easy to attract Krishna. Don't think that everybody can attract to Krishna. No. Unless you become gopi, nobody can attract Krishna. Gopi vina Krishna kara sparsa nahi kare. Kaviraj Goswami telling. Gopi vina Krishna kare sparsa nahi kare. Without gopi body, Krishna does not touch anybody. So to get that touch of Krishna, one should be gopi body. And now Lakshmi wanted to talk to Krishna and participate in the rasa dance like gopis, but she is unable to get the touch of Krishna. Why? Because she has the ego that I am the mistress of Vaikuntha. And she does not want to give up this ego, that I am mistress of Vaikuntha. And at the same time, she wants the touch of Krishna and participate in Rasa dance, which is impossible. So, now Krishna is waiting when Lakshmi's mind will change. Because to become our Narayana Goswami Maharaj was speaking that with joking also. Lakshmi is doing actually, if you listen his lectures, you will find I have listened even more than 20 years before, during Brajamandal Parikrama. So he was speaking, if Lakshmi want to participate in Rasa dance and play with Krishna, then Lakshmi should change her mind, her mood. That now she is thinking that I am the mistress of Vaikuntha. This mood will not let to participate with Krishna. So she should take training how to make cow dung paddis. Yes. So Lakshmi should take training from gopis how to make the cow dung paddis. Then only she will have opportunity to participate with gopis and touch Krishna. Before that, as long as she is not changing the mood, impossible. And that's why she is in below. In last Kati we have gone there. How she is doing astrid and till now. So, here also, now proved by Krishna test that gopis, they were not attracted in Krishna's form of Narayana. Because Narayana is non-different from Krishna. But when Krishna is appearing in Narayana form, he cannot attract gopis. But Krishna can attract Lakshmi. This is the comparison. So gopis passed. Then now Radharani is coming. When Radharani is coming, now Krishna has a problem. Because gopis, they were different conditions. Now most powerful personality is coming. So how to handle this situation? Krishna is thinking. Now when Radharani was coming closer and closer, Krishna's forearm from Narayana, so all four arms are shaking. But Krishna is trying to stand in the form of forearm Narayana form. But when Radharani is coming closer and closer, and two arms automatically went inside. In front of Radharani's prem, Krishna could not stand in the form of Lord Narayana. So Krishna's forearm automatically disappeared and he manifested in the two-arm form. Then Radharani was able to catch Krishna. So why? What is the difference? What quantity of prem in gopis is not equal what Radharani's prem is. So Radharani's prem is always superior to gopis. So that even in front of gopis prem, Krishna can exist in the form of Narayana. He could stand. But in front of Radharani's prem, Krishna could not stand in the form of Narayana. He was bound to disappear for two hands and appeared at the Shyamsundar form how he was before. So this is the significance of Radharani's prem. And this prem Krishna tried to know as long as he was in Brajamandal for 15 years including Mathura. Then he went to Dwarka. Then totally 125 years. He tried to his best, he could not. Then he had to take the Mahaprabhu form to release thee. In Krishna form he could not. So this is the significance of Radharani's prayer. And now Prabhupada Swarup is releasing all these. So this is the meaning of Punnanuraga Rasa Sagar Sara Murti. Why? Because Radharani's body, Radharani's vigraha, Radharani's manifestation is completely anurag, full of anurag and full of ocean of rasas. So all the ocean of rasa, all the ocean of anuraga, when they are taking the form, then becoming Radharani. This is the significance of using the word of Prabhupada Swarup, that Punnanuraga Rasa Sagar Sara Mukti. When you are thinking this, Spurti disappears. So come to the point. Sadhaka. Now, Prabhupada Swarup did not complete looking the Spurti. He was just trying to see how beautiful Radharani's toe nail is. And when you are looking and he was thinking how it was beautiful and he was relishing. During relishment, Spurti disappeared. So here we should know that Spurti will not last long. Spurti will come and go, again come, again go, again come and go. Will not stable forever. In Swarup, when we will remember the Spurti will manifest, it will come and go, again come, again go, like this. So when he was thinking of about Radharani's toenail only, then after a while it disappeared. When disappeared toenail, beauty of Radharani, then Prabhupada Swarup came to external consciousness, where he was reciting the verse. Like Raghunath Das Goswami, he was singing the songs, sometimes reciting the verses, externally sitting on the Radhakund, and internally going to Brajamandal, where Radha Krishna were doing pastime in Sridhara, in Spurti. But when Spurti was disappearing, again looking, he was on the bank of Radha. So now, Prabhupada Saraswati did not complete looking the beauty of complete body of Radharani, how she was dancing. Only he was relishing the sweetness, beauty of Radharani's toenail. And after that, Radharani took out that Spurti. So, Radharani's Spurti disappeared. When disappeared, Prabhupada Saraswati came to external consciousness. When he came to external consciousness, then he could not see anymore to Radharani. When he could not see anymore Radharani, then he compiled last line. What is last line? Saradhika. Saradhika. Means, what is the beginning of it? I am completing. Zatpada Padma Nakha Chandra Mani Chataya Vispurjitam Kimapi Gopavadhu Swadarsi Purnanuraga Rasa Sagara Saramurti Saradhika Maikadapi Kripam Karotu. Saradhika Maikadapi Kripam Karotu. When Spurti disappeared, Prabhupada Swarup was desiring to see again and again, but did not come. When he could not see anymore, then he started praying to Radharani again to give that Spurti, to give that darshan. This is the meaning of last line. Sa Radhika. Sa means that Radhika. That Radharani, who was giving me darshan of her toenail effulgence. Sa Radhika Kadapi. When again will he give her darshan to me? So in this way he was crying and praying. This is one meaning of Radharani's, this verse of Radha Sudhani. There is one second meaning of this, but I think we are already left. If Krishna or Radharani blesses, or both of them they will bless, then maybe next year we can release more. Because if we start off, no next verse, only this verse is different meaning also. But it will take few minutes. So if we are late already 20 minutes. So we stop here?
20 minutes.
Huh?
You still have 20 minutes.
Okay. So I will complete this verse. This was completed. So one different meaning of this also. Other meaning of this verse can be released. One meaning became only towards Radharani. And it can be meaning of Radha Krishna together also. So what is the meaning towards Radharani already we released. But how this can be meaning combined together Radharani and Krishna towards. This we will release now. So now according to the verse, Zatpada Padma Nakachandra Mani Chataya. Means now Prabhupada Saraswati is looking to that toenail of Radharani. Then come to the previous point. How it will fit for the explanation of Radha Krishna together also. Then Prabhupada Saraswati who is remembering in previous verses past time. In previous verse, what he was looking? That Krishna came to meet with Radharani. But all gopis were together there. All gopis they were witnessing. Radharani was not alone. Krishna came to meet with Radharani, but all gopis were witnessing. That when Krishna saw the beauty of Radharani, Krishna could not control over him. He wanted to embrace Radharani. But Radharani telling, nahi nahi, Sridhara nahi nahi thi giro sunobi. Prabhupada Swarup telling in previous verse, oh my dear Radharani, oh my Swamini, oh my mistress, please bless me when I will have the opportunity to listen your sweet word. In your sweet word, what means the words? You will tell nahi, nahi. You will tell no, no. When I will have the opportunity to listen from the lotus, the word no. Then Radharani telling, why? Why I will tell no? Because you are telling no. Then Radharani telling, what reason? What is the reason? Because I want to see when Krishna will come to meet you and you are looking so beautiful that Krishna is out of control, he wants to embrace you. But you are telling no, no, no. My Shakis are there, my mother is there. What you have no common sense or not? You forget your common sense. So no, now no, no. When you will tell no, no, then when I will have the opportunity to listen the word no, no, because to listen the word no, no from your lotus, this is my goal. Because it is not easy for a jiva to listen this word. To listen this word from Radharani, no. When Krishna is trying, but Radharani telling no, no, many lifetime will go, but still it is not easy to get without Guru Vaishnava and Radharani's blessing. This is the significance of Radha Dasyam. Only when we attend Radha Dasyam, then only this is possible. Because without Radha Dasyam, we cannot go to that place where Radharani telling no, no. When we will become Manjari, after attainment of Radha Dasyam, then only we will be there, and when Radharani will tell no, no, then we can listen. Yes. So it is not easy, very highest goal of Jiva. Other goals are not so difficult. But this goal, only to listen from Radharani that no, no, is the highest goal of Jiva. When we will have Radha Dasyam, as a maid servant of Radharani, we will be there. When Krishna will come, then only you can listen no, no. So Prabhupada Swarup was telling that, oh Radharani, when you came and you were there, and Krishna came, and you were looking so beautiful that Krishna could not control himself, and he wanted to embrace. Then Krishna telling, even you are telling no, no, what Krishna is no. Please only once, please only once, no more, only once. Then also I had no, no, no. Then what did happen? Then Krishna came and fell down at the lotus feet of Radharani. And caught hold of lotus feet of Radharani. Because when Radharani did not allow, then she said that no, no, then Krishna told please, 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 then hold up Radharani's lotus feet. When Krishna hold the Radharani's lotus feet, what did happen? Radharani's toenail, what I was telling, like the gem. So in gem, reflection will be there. So Krishna's that form is manifesting inside the toenail of Radharani. This is one meaning of Jappada Padma Nakachandra Manisaka. So before we release it only towards Radharani. But now releasement is coming Radharani and Krishna. Before was Prabhupada Swarup was looking only beauty of Radharani's toenail. But now when double meaning is going on, then Prabhupada Swarup is releasing. Now in Radharani's toenail, which is like gem, very pleasant, very transparent and brilliant, in the toenail of Radharani, Krishna is appearing. How he is holding the lotus, everything is Krishna's all form, beautiful form is inside Radharani's toenail. And then also now, Prabhupada Swarup is not satisfied. Then he paid attention very carefully. And Krishna was witnessing and looking his appearance, his form. When he was looking, oh, how beautiful I am looking. I am looking more beautiful than myself when I am appearing in Radharani's toenail. Yes. So Krishna was telling, before that I was not looking so beautiful because I have seen many times in the mirror my beauty. I was not looking so beautiful in the mirror. But how beautifully I am looking in the Radharani's tonal, then I want more and more. Then what did happen? Krishna could not satisfy himself after looking one form of him in Radharani's one tonal. Then what he did? He wanted to manifest in 10 tonal of Radharani. Why? Radharani's 2 lotus feet. In to all tonaling, Krishna wanted to see appear. So now when he hold the Radharani's lotus feet, then Krishna appeared in all the tonal of Radharani. So now Krishna is 10 Krishnas are there, coming in the tonal of Radharani. So this is the beauty of Radharani and Krishna together. Why? Now Krishna is looking more beautiful. Why? Here Purnanuraga Rasa Sagar Saramurti, in previous explanation we applied for Radharani. Now here, in this explanation we have to use Purnanuraga Rasa Sagar Saramurti towards Krishna. So now Krishna is Purna Anuraga. Why? Krishna is also Anuraga. Anuraga means who will look newer and newer. Today you see, tomorrow also see, you will see newer and newer. Krishna's one quality is Nitya Nava Navaya Mana. Nitya means always, eternal. Nava means newer and newer. Whenever you will see Krishna, you cannot see Krishna same. This is the significance of Krishna. Now we have known that angle of vision, so we are unable to see Krishna same or old one like this. But when we will reach the level of Anuraga, at the level of Anuraga, we will feel to see Krishna newer and newer. We will see to see Radharani newer and newer. But Anuraga stage will come when Adu Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Tata Bhadana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema, Sneha, Mana, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga. How? 13th stage. And that's why they are in the highest platform. They are not the ordinary platform. They are in the 13th level. We are even not completely in the first level. Our Shraddha is also not complete now. We have no complete Shraddha on Gurudev. We have no complete Shraddha on Vaishnavas. We have no complete Shraddha on Lord, on Bhakti. So we did not complete even first thing. Because we have Shraddha, some Shraddha is there, but still we have doubts. We have doubt on Vaishnavas, we have doubt on Gurudev, we have doubt on Vigraha, we have doubt on scripture, we have doubt on Bhakti. Means we did not complete first thing. So that feeling, and now if we want to delete that, how it is possible? We have to reach in 13th stage to release what is Anuraga. That's why we have to only just listen. Then this desire will come and we will become careful. When we become careful, then we will not commit any offense. When no offense, advancement will become very faster. A devotee may not improve life after life if he commits offense. A devotee can get success and bhava in one lifetime. Even a younger devotee, if he does not commit any offense. So this is the secrets of improvement. The only dangerous thing is to block our devotion, not to let improve offense. That is also Vaishnava offense. If we will protect ourselves from commitment of Vaishnava offenses, then no one can stop our improvement. But how many rounds you are chanting does not matter. 64 rounds a day you mentioned, but at the same time if you commit Vaishnava offenses, impossible to taste the Anuraga stage. Life after life. What to speak one life. So our target is very high. Anuraga is there. And unless we attain all this, we cannot become Radharani's maid servant. So we have long distance is there. So who is intelligent? He is intelligent who will think that my target is very long distance. So I should not waste the time. Because if you waste the time by gossiping, by committing offenses, etc., this one of life is nothing to reach there. We have to take several lifetimes. But who is intelligent, who will not spend his life, valuable lifetime, valuable span of lifetime, and will not gossip, no prajalpa, no offenses, only 24 hours a day in Krishna consciousness practicing, then in this life can live till bhava. Then prema, then sneha, mana, prana, raga, anuraga will come faster. Why? Till the attainment of bhava is dangerous condition. After bhava become easier, faster. Why? No more anarthas, no more anartha, no more obstacle, all become favorable. Why? Swarup Shakti will help after that. Now material energy is creating problem due to our previous karma. So Triguna is creating problem. Anarthas are creating problem. When anarthas will destroy, we will go to bhava stage. After that become very faster. But unless we are careful, unless we stop our committing offenses, then difficult to attain bhava in this life. So if we want Radha Dasyam, if we want to see Radharani's all these sweet pastimes, like Prabhupada Saraswati Pada is witnessing and releasing, and if we want our Spurti also like him, then we should be very, very careful not to contaminate our heart, which will block, which will not let to appear the Spurti. So we should be very, very careful if we have desires of releasing Radhanasyam of these all pastimes. So here Krishna is appearing in 10 forms in the 10 toll nail of Radharani. This is the meaning of Jatpada Padma Nakachandra Mani Chhataya Vishwajitam Kimapi Gopavadhu Swadarshi Purnanuragara Sasagara Saramurti Saradhika Maikadapi Kripam Karotu. When Prabhupada Saraswati was looking 10 toenails of Radharani, then he was very, very happy. Why? Before was looking only one. Now simultaneously he is looking Radharani herself, her toenail, and inside toenail Krishna. So it is magnifying his bliss. And he was releasing the sweetness of beauty of Radharani and Krishna together. And he was thinking, oh, how fortunate I am to release this. When you are thinking, then Spurti disappears. When Spurti disappears, again start praying, Saradhika Maikadapi Kripam Karotu. When my mistress, my Swamini Radharani will bless me so that I can have this Spurti again. Like this he started crying after coming in external consciousness, doing bhajan, praying to Radharani. And in Spurti he was releasing all this. So this is the process of attainment of highest goal for sadhaka. So anyhow, by blessings of Radharani, we completed this verse. Gol Goswami Srimati Radharani ki jai. So today is last day. Thank you all devotees for engaging me in the remembrance and explanation of Radharani's all the glories. So due to all of your mercy, I was engaging. Unless you bless me, it was impossible to speak all these. So this happened due to bless of you and our all Guru Vargas and Radharani. So I am grateful to you all. So I pray at the lotus feet of all of you. Please bless me so that I can attain Radharani's goal by narrating herself, her name, form, qualities till my last breathing. So that Radharani will be happy and I can have the opportunity like Prabhupada Saraswati to release this. One Sagar Pravishta Kupa Sundaka Patikalman Pavani Vaishnav.
Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Maharaj Maharaj.
Oh, done. Now today is dance. Our children they will perform dance.